Tuesday, March 24th, you'll wake up with the unshakable feeling you invented the snooze button. Your doomscope animal is a hydra whose problems keep multiplying like the tabs you have open on your phone. Venus isn't exactly thrilled that you tried to pay for your oat latte with a loyalty card from a completely different coffee shop. By lunchtime, your inbox will resemble a hostage situation, flooded with reply all emails and passive-aggressive calendar invites. Brenda from accounts will ask if you've considered a career change, specifically anything that involves minimal human contact. Lovely. Tonight, your competitive spirit will mysteriously morph into a solo Great British Bake Off marathon. Somewhere between a collapsing custard and a disastrous meringue, you'll order enough takeaway pizza to feed a small village, just for yourself. Standard. Advice: that motivational poster you binned in 2021? Dig it out. The cat needs something to shred. Tuesday dawns with the subtlety of a toddler playing the drums. You'll wake up convinced it's Sunday, only to discover it's Tuesday and you're late. The stars are blaming Mercury, obviously. Prepare for a series of minor mishaps involving tea stains and misplaced keys. You know, Tuesday. Around lunchtime, that passive-aggressive email chain with Brenda from accounting? It's about to become an Olympic sport. You'll accidentally forward your holiday photos, complete with questionable swimwear choices, to the entire office. Consider claiming your email was hacked by squirrels. This evening, the universe suggests you resist the allure of the sofa. It clearly doesn't understand Taurus season. Order that takeaway, the one with extra cheese. Binge watch something trashy until you fall asleep with the remote embedded in your cheek. Embrace the chaos, darling. Advice: invest in a good stain remover and a new identity. This Tuesday, the 24th of March, you'll hit snooze so hard, you briefly dream you're hosting the Eurovision Song Contest. That's quite a start, innit? At precisely 9:17 a.m. you'll spill coffee, not on your work laptop, but down your favorite Penny's blouse. Glamorous. At the office, Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox. Brenda is giving you the silent treatment after you revealed that her infamous pasta bake is more glue than food. Your doomscope object today is a gym membership gathering dust. Its motivational impact is lower than a garden gnome on sedatives. You also started a rumor about Dave's toupee. You minx. This evening, you'll suggest a quiet night in with a microwave meal for one, only to find yourself doing the Macarena in your neighbor's living room. Expect someone to cry during Bohemian Rhapsody. Your mum will call at 2:53 a.m. asking if the police are still there. Advice: stop acting surprised when karma delivers your comeuppance via a toddler with a water pistol. As Cancer shuffles into Tuesday the 24th of March, your get up and go has got up and gone. Venus is huffing in the cosmos, probably because you still haven't emptied the dishwasher from Christmas 2023. Your commute will involve a bus replacement service and accidentally tutting at a toddler for enjoying life. The planets insist on you attending that 4 p.m. meeting with Brenda. It's less meeting and more Derek reliving the petrol station price wars of 2024, while you mentally redecorate your downstairs loo. Thankfully, Mars retrograde is making Derek's font choices even more questionable. Tonight, the stars grant you permission to actively avoid all responsibilities. Order that chippy tea, delete Instagram, and swaddle yourself in fleece. Traces sent 37 unread texts about Tupperware parties. Mute her and light that Aldi lavender candle. Embrace the horizontal. Advice: nostalgia is a liar. You sobbed at the Bisto advert last week. Today, Leo, you'll greet the morning by checking your reflection exactly 9 times, then your emails, because priorities. Brace yourself: 53 unread messages, 3 flagged urgent, by whom, exactly, and 1 from Brenda replying to something you sent 3 weeks ago. Mars retrograde clearly has it in for your inbox. Damage control required all afternoon. Your Doomoscope object, a thermos of yesterday's coffee, which, frankly, has more charisma than you do right now. At 3:17 p.m., you'll pitch Malcolm an idea you saw on TikTok at 2:47 a.m., blissfully unaware Lorraine suggested the exact same thing last week. Amazingly, this will absolutely not blow up in your face. How delightful, or as delightful as lukewarm coffee is. This evening, abandon any delusions of being a social butterfly. You deserve to lie horizontal, rewatching old Bake Off episodes and mentally planning your application. Venus isn't happy that you considered it. Advice: stop expecting applause for basic adulting. You put the bins out. Someone give them a medal. Tuesday the 24th of March reveals your handbag is less accessory, more archaeological dig. That cereal bar is still kicking about, isn't it? And Brenda's plastic box is radiating silent judgment. Your keys are auditioning for the Great Escape. Mars in retrograde has opinions on your herbs. Lunchtime sees Venus declaring a diva tantrum. You'll be embroiled in a font-size war with Jeremy. Honestly, Jeremy, get a hobby. Your unread emails have formed a picket line. They're holding signs. Nigel will ask where that invoice from 2023 is. Honestly, some people. Tonight, quinoa is OFF the menu. Order enough pizza to single-handedly support Domino's. The waxing moon is compelling you to clean. It begins at 9:17 p.m. precisely, with the cutlery drawer escalating to alphabetizing your tea bags. By midnight, you'll be watching Marie Kondo explain how to fold socks. Please just stop. Advice: your biscuit tin is not a library. Tuesday the 24th of March, Libra, dawns with the dawning realization that you're already halfway through your sick day biscuit stash. Mercury's weaponizing your Google history, alright. It's seen your 72 tabs comparing different shades of beige paint. The planets are judging silently. They know you'll pick Magnolia in the end. This afternoon, Mars is having a right go at your inbox, sending passive-aggressive reminders from that online course you started in 2018. You'll write a strongly worded reply then delete it. Twice. Your internal monologue is a right racket. Deciding what to have for lunch requires a parliamentary debate. Tonight, your need for aesthetic harmony reaches fever pitch. You will spend 2 hours rearranging your sock drawer by thread count. The Instagram post will get 3 likes. 1 from your mum. Dinner is delayed. Your Doomscope vegetable today is a tinned pea that's too mushy, like your resolve when faced with a minor inconvenience. Advice: stop tidying. Nobody's judging you as hard as you're judging yourself. This Tuesday, the 24th of March, that 10-step skincare routine? Turns out, it was actually 20 steps. Now you're convinced the cashier at Tesco thinks you're auditioning for a snake. Classic Scorpio. Work today involves forwarding chain emails to Gary in IT asking if this is a real virus, and wondering why he never replies. Venus is giving you the silent treatment, which is fine. Anything is better than his ukulele covers of Taylor Swift. You will reset your Netflix password, even if it requires pretending you've forgotten it for the 10th time. Tonight, your sofa is practically begging you to merge with it like one of those shape-shifting aliens from Doctor Who. The algorithm on TikTok thinks you're ready for the apocalypse, but maybe they're onto something. Remember that conversation you had with yourself in the mirror in 2021, after entirely too much Prosecco? Advice: blame Gary in IT. Tuesday, March 24th, Sagittarius, finds you wrestling with the snooze button like it owes you money. You'll be on your way when you're actually still attempting to locate matching socks. Mars is doing a number on your inbox. Prepare for passive-aggressive replies from Brenda in accounts. Before 11s, you'll somehow be volunteered to organize the office Christmas do. In March. Fantastic. Your Doomscope animal today is a leprechaun whose pot is empty, emptier than your promises to deliver that report ASAP, which was, like, 2021. You'll offend at least 5 people by accidentally forwarding that email chain discussing Keith's motivational kitten posters. Tears will be shed. Tonight, scrap the quinoa salad. Venus isn't exactly chatty, so bung on the telly and order that chippy. By midnight, you'll be browsing Aga cookers online, convinced a new oven is the solution to all life's problems. You'll know you can't afford it. You'll screenshot it anyway. Advice: stop offering to help others when your own life is a sitcom waiting to happen. That 9am meeting, Capricorn, the highlight of your week is about to be overshadowed by the sheer volume of pointless emails. Mars retrograde is indeed victimizing your inbox today. You will spill coffee at precisely 8:57 a.m. Tuesday the 24th of March while blaming the spoon, even though you were clearly distracted by a cat video. Wendy from accounting will passive-aggressively haha nice your reply all email. Jupiter is egging you on to compare your meticulously curated life to the filtered perfection of influencers. Your motivation levels plummet to the depth of a puddle in January. Imposter syndrome is doing the CHA slide when Keith asks about that overdue report. You'll spend 47 minutes perfecting your latest TikTok post where you stare wistfully into the middle distance. This evening, Saturn suggests skipping the gym, again. The stars concede you deserve that takeaway because frankly, you're exhausted from all the strategic loafing. That lunar pull amplifies your urge to binge-watch reality TV just to see what happens. You'll wake up scrolling conspiracy theories at 2:47 a.m. convinced aliens are coming. Advice: stop answering emails after supper. The cosmos regrets the invention of Wi-Fi. On Tuesday the 24th of March, you're radiating a force field so strong, it repels small children and overly enthusiastic puppies. You're actually wearing odd shoes. Your doomscope animal is still that deer caught in metaphorical headlights, probably thinking about Gangnam Style. That stain is modern art, you're just ahead of the curve. Mars retrograde is currently sending passive-aggressive emails to your spam folder. Around lunchtime, Brenda approaches. Brace yourself, it's about her new ergonomic keyboard, but with diagrams. Venus is frosty because of that 3:17 a.m. stalking incident in 2024, which frankly, Aquarius, is nobody's business but yours. Tonight, socializing is off the table. Instead, the cosmos has aligned to bring you and that pizza together. At precisely 7 p.m., collapsing onto the sofa becomes your civic duty. Resistance is futile. The universe demands it. Advice: just nod and smile. It'll all be over soon. Pisces, the celestial bodies are giving your caffeine addiction a right funny look. Tuesday, March 24th will kick off with you wrestling the snooze button like it owes you money. NASA reports brain activity will be mostly static until you've mainlined a proper brew. At work, updating that email signature will feel like herding cats. 47 browser tabs later, you're still debating whether papyrus is ironically cool. Diane's suggestion of just pick one is punishable by passive-aggressive post-it notes. Venus is jamming your Wi-Fi because frankly, she's bored of watching you online shop. The motivational quote: you're manifesting winning the lottery and moving to Barbados. Home is calling, promising pizza and crying housewives of Barnsley, the reunion. Jupiter is practically begging you to add garlic bread, like you need asking. You'll emotionally support those housewives, then contemplate starting a petition to get Barnsley recognized as a World Heritage Site. Advice: Saturn isn't to blame for your questionable impulse buys on QVC at 3 a.m. Maybe lay off the garlic bread.